guys, so I have an update on my project pan and also my low buy. Let's jump into it. I have the majority of my products in here. I have added quite a bit to it, so I need to like really, calm myself down. First off, we are with the Milk Makeup Grip. I really love this primer. I do have to be a little bit careful and let it dry before applying my foundation, but this really grips your foundation and is really nice. This is where we started and this is where we're at. So I'm about to finish this baby off and I'm doing like such a great job about using it up. Next we have the Pat McGrath, which I am determined to use at least half of this bottle. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Foundation. This foundation is very beautiful on, but as the summer months come, I think it might be a little bit too heavy, so I have to like shear it out quite a bit. But this is where I started and this little thin line is where I'm at today. So I've been chugging at it little by little. It's a little bit harder for me to use up a foundation because I have so many other ones and I rotate through them, but I am trying to incorporate this quite a bit, so I'm proud of myself. I feel like if I at least get down to here, like half the bottle, I will feel that I got my money's worth, especially because this is such a expensive foundation. Next we have the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray, and this is where I started and this is where mama is at. I have been killing it with this boy. I really like this. It gives like a luminosity to the finish of your whole foundation. I do have to go in and sometimes like use my sponge to kind of blend out because some of the droplets can be a little bit big when spraying this. It's not as like a mist, like a nice soft mist as other sprays. I don't think I will repurchase this one. I think I like the Rare Beauty more, but if you're looking for something similar to the Optimist from Rare Beauty that gives that luminosity to the skin, this is a good one. Whoa! But yeah, I've been doing really good about using this. And then next we have the In Beauty Project. I just kind of incorporated this in. I haven't used that much, but I've been trying to use this kind of like to energize my skin and like hydrate it before makeup. And so I just started out, this is where I started out. You can see I've only used a tiny bit. So this is really new into the project pan, but I went ahead and incorporated it in because I do really want to use it up. One that I think I'm going to be taking out is the Milk Blur Stick. I've used quite a bit up from here to here, and I recently realized that they don't even make this anymore. So I think I'm just going to put it into my empties. This is really nice for the pore area, but this is really old, and when something isn't like available anymore, it's been discontinued, that's kind of like a telltale sign that is old, like I need to stop. So I'm going to incorporate another primer in. I haven't decided which one yet, but I did put in some minis in here while I decide which one. So the two that I want to use up this month is the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance and the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. So both of these are like mini little primers, and I know that I can get through both of these this month, so I'm going to be incorporating that in for the Milk Makeup. Next we have the Super Goop Glow Screen, and I started with this probably like around where it says Glow Screen, and now it's down to around there. So you can kind of see it when I hold it into the light. I can tell where the product is, but I'm almost done with this baby. I love this for a glow to the skin for sun care, and we'll be repurchasing whenever this is done. And I've gone through a few SPFs, but I feel like this is one of my favorites. Along with that is the Tula SPF 30. Really love this. This is where I started, and right now I am all the way down here. I do use these underneath my makeup. I use them on a daily basis, so I'm really good about using sunscreen, and you can tell because I will go through these like nobody's business. Next we have the Ofra Banana Powder, and I've made a bigger dent into this. The pan was a little bit smaller, was just in the round area, and you can see that it is extended outwards. This is a really nice powder for setting. It takes me a little bit longer now because I don't fully like powder my face a lot because I don't like it to look a little bit too dry, and it enhances my texture and like dryness. So that's one of the reasons that I use a big fluffy brush and just kind of like touch, or I use one of these puffs and just kind of like touch in certain areas just to set it in place but not overdo it with the powder. But I feel like I've been doing so good. This I've been using for like blending out my shadows. I stopped using this for underneath the eyes. It's just a little bit too drying for me now. And I don't know if it's because it's in this kind of like a pressed form, but this is it's just not it. So what I've been doing is I've been using a lot of these shades to like even today like clean up underneath the brow and blend out that outer area here on my eye. And yeah, so I've been keeping it in here for that, but I feel like by the end of the year, whatever's used up is used up, and then I'll get rid of it. Sadly, we all know that Jacqueline's brand just went kapoots, so I'm trying to use up the products that I have from her, but you know, at some point I'll probably declutter a lot of them because they're not available anymore. This one, I used up what I was going to use. This is the Meaningful Beauty Anti-Aging SPF 30. This one, the more I used it, the more it peels underneath my makeup, so I didn't really care for it. So then I started using it like on my hands and like my arms, but I am basically done with this sucker, so that one's going into the empties. Likewise, the Wander Lip Retreat Oil, I use the crap out of this. I've been using it like on a daily basis, and I feel like that is pretty good. When I dip into here, there's not that much product left, so I feel like I did a really good job. This is really nice for hydrating before any lip products or anything like that. Really, really great quality and very clean. I also like the fact that it's made in Korea, so it's like one of these really nice like formulas where it's not like too goopy. And I don't know if like it had a scent, but the scent, whatever it is gone. So I think that this is where I'm going to drop this baby off and put it into my empties. Likewise, the Lunar Beauty Lip Gloss in Coven. This came in, I want to say one of the witch ones, one of the spell ones, but I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell on camera, but this is basically here. It's literally at the end. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can tell in person. I use this baby up until nobody's business. Like it's gone. Love his glosses, love his liquid lipsticks, and I'm just glad that I really use this baby up a lot. I've been using it since the beginning of the year, and we're like 4 months in, so I do feel good that I feel like I hit like a milestone, and really what's left is like a tiniest amount. So really, really great lip gloss, but also jumping into like putting into an empties. I haven't decided which lip product's going to replace that one. I have to go through my collection, but whatever it is, I will mark it and share with you guys in my next one. Likewise, I have the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows in DGAF. I've been trying to incorporate this as much as possible. It's pretty dry, but those days that I'm very lazy for work, those are the days that I usually incorporate this into my makeup routine. Or this one is called Weenie, and likewise I've hit pan and I'm just trying to make it as big as possible and use them up, but you only need like one finger to like swirl into here and apply all over to basically cover your whole eyelid. This one right here is the Anastasia Hydrating Oil, and I'm going to get rid of this. I don't know if it's old or what, but this just does not work for me, so I'm going to jump it into an empties, and yeah, I'm done. I'm done giving it chances. I just don't feel like it works well underneath my foundations. The loose setting powder from Laura Mercier, really, really great powder. I used it up. So this one is gone and I am happy that I used it up completely. And so now I've been really focused on the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. There's still quite a bit in here. It's probably like halfway, a little bit less than halfway filled. And I am going to finish this baby up. So this is the one that I'm going to be concentrating on now that I finished the Laura Mercier. I've also been trying to incorporate this baby right here. This is the Bare Minerals Matte. Especially like days that I don't want to use anything liquid and want to use something on a hot day. I feel like this is really good. I used to use the Bare Minerals, especially when I lived in Puerto Rico. I just felt like it gave really beautiful coverage and is resistant to the humidity and heat. So I am going to be incorporating this, especially now that spring and summer are on the way. And then I've continued using the Anastasia eye primer, but this is going to take me like a hot minute to get through. But I feel like it's probably like halfway done. Let me show you guys. So if I was to squeeze the tube, you can see where it's at right here. So let me go ahead and mark it. But this is where, ooh, okay, come on. It doesn't like being marked. But this is where I'm at, and I will continue to work on this one. So now that I've gotten rid of the products that I was going to take out, I do feel like this looks a little bit better now. Let me go ahead and show you guys what is left in here. So I am working on those still, so those will stay in my project panning. As far as my low buy goes, I kind of broke it a little bit. Not too much, but I did purchase some stuff that you guys will see in a haul. I bought just like 3 products from Sephora with the 20% off that a friend was kind enough to share with me. I also bought some hair stuff from Kitich. And some stuff from Amazon and Marshalls, but not anything like overwhelming, like a huge thing. I also shopped from Shop Miss A, but overall I feel like I've been still really good on my low buy. I'm still under the budget that I want to be, which is less than $500 for the whole year. So I think I've been doing really good. There are some products that I bought that are on their way, like the new Fenty foundation. So I did kind of like, but overall I feel like I'm still doing really good. I feel like as long as I'm under $1,000 for the year, I'm doing good. But yeah, so let me know how you're doing on your low buy. How is your project pan going? I'd love to hear from you down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, you can hit that red button. I do have social media down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.